Hello, this is Aniket on Sports Event Management, and today's topic, which we will be learning, is roles and responsibilities. So, like any event company, there are different types of roles which are need to be done or executed by different type of personalities, and we will talk about that. First, before getting into roles and responsibilities, we need to understand the levels on which these roles are being put up. So there are majorly three type of levels. One is officer level person, second is manager level person, and third is executive level people. So there will be people which are on top management. We call them officers, the people who manage everything. So instructions given by them are executed or managed by them, and under manager there are executives which report to the manager. So events are run on three levels. And what are the roles and responsibilities, and what are the positions on which they work? So first and foremost, the key person which we will talk about is the director. One, director. What does event director does? He is the mastermind of the plan. He does the planning of the event. He does the conceptualization of the event. He takes the decision on the event, what needs to go, what decision needs to taken, and when things go south, then how to get out of it. And then he also does the Reiki of the event, that is inspection before finalizing the event. So he is the one who takes calls, he's the one who does the risk management, he's the one who creates the architect, he's the one who does the drafting work. May it be proposals like sponsorship proposal, may it be proposals like event brochure, may it be the website designing. He is the person who has the clear picture how the event will look. He is the person who also talks to the sponsors. He is the person who gives commitment to the sponsors. He's the one who creates the draft, the MOUs, and all the major banking segment, or all the major decisions are being taken by the event director. Second is operations officer. What does operations officer do? He is the hands and legs of the organization. If the director is the brain, then operations officer is the hands and legs. To get the to He goes to the venue, he does the actual inspection, he does the video recording, he does the Reiki of the venue. He gives options, 3-4 different venues he does the Reiki, and he gives the input to the director, and then the director takes the call whether which venue needs to go ahead with. He's the one who goes and talk to the vendor. He gets multiple options for accommodation, for food, for venue, for different requirement like sound setup, LED setup, music setup, all the different vendors which are required for the event. He's the one who goes and finalize them, and on the event day when the event is gonna get executed, he's the one who makes sure that things are falling in place. The labor, the people who are executing on the ground zero, they are managed under him, and he is also responsible for the budget. He is the one who gives the budget, and then the approval is by the director, and the maintenance is by the admin team or the accounts team. So he is the person, you can say, hand and legs of the organization. Third is the admin. What does admin do? Admin is more like a backbone. Internal coordination. He or she is responsible for coordinating internally. Once we finalize the team, once we have all the things finalized, to coordinate internally amongst the team, to coordinate with the confirmed vendors, is the work of the admin. She is responsible for the certification, documentation, data, all the videos which will come will be stored by the admin. She knows where the exact location of the files are, and the draft, the final score sheet and everything, the final documentations, all the documentation, all the player registration, all the data of the internet, online, offline, all the data. And she is also responsible for the accounts, for those people who are not a big scale company, all the accounts needs to be approved by the admin, then only the payment is done to the vendors. Complete internal stuff, and she's the backbone or he is the backbone. Fourth is the sales or marketing officer. What is the work of this person? So this person is responsible to finalize the sales. So when we talk about sales, we are talking about the money which is going to come to the organization. Money can come from three ways. First is by the means of registration, player registration, team registration, all the talking with the teams, closing the teams, telling them the entry fees, negotiating, closing the sales, scouting the right vendors, scouting the right teams, doing the R&D, research and data, finalize, sending the proposal, following up and closure of the confirmation for the event. Then also making the R&D team. So under sales manager there are two departments. One is data mining, which does the data mining, and second is cold calling. So data mining people will gather the data for the potential prospects who we want to pitch, and the cold calling team, like a call center team, will call them and try to send the brochure, and once the brochure is given to them or sponsorship proposal is shared to them, the final meeting is being done by the sales manager or the marketing head. Now the fifth is the media officer or media production officer. So what does this person or this girl does? So she is responsible for complete content creation, how the website is look like, how the social media pages look like, all the content, all the live matches, live broadcasting matches, all the reels, all the Insta handles, everything, right from getting the content to edit the content till posting the content. All these decisions are taken by media person. She is also responsible for the collaboration with different brands. Let's say I have a brand and I want to get some media collaborations with news channel or online sports channels. Then this person is the person who collaborates and finalize the media partnership. May it be posting on the bigger channels like Star Sports and all, or may it be YouTube channels of multiple sports content creator. This person coordinates. He gives the live outing to the media channels when the live broadcasting is happening, and he is the one who is handling the complete production team, content creation team, may it be photographers, videographers, drone, all the shots, everything, all the angle, and even the branding, how the branding will look like. He or she is the one who is designing all the graphics and everything. So these five are officer level people. Under the officers there are managers. So now we will talk about managers. Under director there are two type of people. One person is more like an architect, or you can say lawyer, who is doing the drafting work. And second type of person are more into sponsorship pitching team. So now under director, the team which is directly pitching for sponsorship is directly under the director, and then there is another team which is into drafting of the content. Like the decisions are taken by the director, but actually the draft which is getting prepared, may it be brochure or anything, we can have a dedicated team. So under officer there can be two managers. One is sponsorship manager and one is the drafting manager. Then we will talk about operations officer. Under operations officer there are field manager, there are accommodation manager, logistic manager, food manager, venue manager, and then there are human resource manager. So when we talk about human resource, we are talking about the labors, because on the event day we require a lot of labor, so we require somebody to handle the human resource that is on the field. That's more like a freelancers, they work on day-to-day basis. Now third is admin. Under admin, what type of managers are there? There is accounts manager, and one is data management. That is all the paperwork and everything, all the resources. Under admin we can have that. Then under sales or marketing team, they have two groups. One is data mining manager, so they get the data from different location. And then there is call center, which does all the calling and closing of the which does all the cold calling. So these people are the people which are there. And when the closure happens, when the physical meets are happening, usually the sales manager himself travel. But in the case where we have multi-city tournaments, then he will also have local city heads. These people will go and go and communicate with the schools, colleges, sports clubs, and all the different teams. So you can also put city heads. Okay. Now last is media officer. This guy has lot of work. He has so much work, I cannot tell. Okay, so he will have graphics manager. I'll write it here because there is less space. So he has graphics team manager. Then he has production manager, media production manager, which does live broadcasting. Then the graphics team does all the graphic work. Then there is video editing team. Then there is website team, or complete website, app, everything is under that. Then he is also having all the content creation manager. So this content creation manager is more like having all the photographers, cinematographers, all the type of people. Maybe they are setting GoPros, maybe they are doing setting up the live setup. All those type of content creators are under him. Then there is one more manager which he requires, that is the venue branding manager. So he has lot of work. Okay, so now we have these kind of managers, and executions are basically interns which will just assist the managers. So there is no special skill set. Whatever the manager tells, the executives have to follow that. But broadly, this is how the event team looks like. There are 5 officers. Under 5 officers, there are different work roles, responsibilities, and managers. And under those managers, there are event executives. But the main is director. He is the one who is behind the content creation. He is the one who is making sure that things fall in line. He is the one who is taking the calls. So these are the different roles and responsibilities. Thanks a lot for the channel, for supporting me. And I would also like to tell you that please visit our website, that is games.yuva.com. Now the Yuva is YUVHAGAMES.YUVHA.com. We are supporting you as a local event organizers to make your dreams come true. We have a setup of national league, we have a setup of Asia or international level leagues. You can make a good fortune with associating with us. Thanks a lot for your time.